This was a big victory. We won by 42 points. That's pretty big, right? 42 points. You're proud of our country. You're proud of our history. And unlike the NFL, you always honor and cherish our great American flag. This is the greatest economy that we've had in our history, the best. Our steel mills are back. They're roaring back. We're making steel again. United States Steel announced a massive infusion of cash. They're opening up 7 different plants. Other steel companies all over the country, they're opening up plants. People said steel will never be back. Steel is back. It's one of the hottest industries in our country because of what we've done with our tariffs. They were dumping steel all over our country. They were destroying our business. They're not dumping so much anymore, and if they do, they're paying a lot. But we love clean, beautiful West Virginia coal. We love it. Right. And you know, that's indestructible stuff. In times of war, in times of conflict, you can blow up those windmills, they fall down real quick. You can blow up those pipelines, they go like this, and you're not going to fix them too fast. He's a big man, he's all man. 6'11". I won't talk about the weight. I don't know what the weight is. I won't go there. But he is a big man, and he's a great man. He's a wonderful friend of mine. And we have a lot of different names. You see, promises made, promises kept. They're copying it now, the Democrats. They're copying it now. Promises made, promises kept. They're copying it. In Florida, we have a great candidate. His name is Ron DeSantis. And he called me and asked whether or not I could endorse him. And he went from 3 to like 20-something. And then I gave him my full and total endorsement. And he's now leading by like 19 points. And that election is next week. Joe Manchin always voted for Obama, and he voted to keep the disaster known as ObamaCare, and I will tell you, it is being chipped away. You know, we had it beaten, but Joe's just not voting with us. He's voting against your tax cuts. He voted against repeal and replace. You know, their little phrase that they like, resist. That's all they're good at. They have no policy. They're not good politicians, but they're good at sticking together and resisting. I have almost 400 people that haven't been approved by they're slow walking. You know what's slow walking? They're slow walking them. We have almost 400 people in our administration, people that gave up their careers, that have been waiting over a year to get approved, and they're being slow walked by the Democrats. It's never happened that way in the history of our country. We have MS-13 on the run. They poured in here with Obama. We have them on the run because we love the men and women of ICE. Almost 3.9 million Americans have been lifted off food stamps. Think of that. They don't need them because they have a job. They're eating better now. You want to build a car and send it to Europe? How many Chevrolets are there in the middle of Berlin? Not too many, maybe one. I doubt it. I don't think you could find the one. So I've been 3 months. I have a very good relationship with Chairman Kim. We'll see what happens. Who knows? Can I be honest? Who knows? But I haven't taken off the sanctions. We have massive sanctions. The United States is paying close to 90% of the cost of protecting Europe. And I think that's wonderful. I said to Europe, I said, folks, and you know what bothers me? I have people coming to me, some people in Congress, sir, can you get this deal done immediately? I said, it doesn't work that way. I don't want to go too fast. The deal's not going to be any good if we do that. We got to take time. It's got to gestate, right? The word gestate. It's like when you're cooking a chicken. Time. Turkey for Thanksgiving. My mother would say, oh, 8 hours. I said, 8 hours? She made the greatest turkey I've ever had. Takes time. A man was driving down a street in China, and he looked over, and it was a Chevrolet-like Camaro. Does that make sense? Is it a Camaro? I think it cost $39,000 or $40,000. He's in China. He's in Beijing. And he shouts across. They're stopped. He shouts across, tell me, how much did that car cost in China? Guy looks, $119,000. Now, you understand that, right? It's all taxes and taxes and taxes. From Morgantown to Madison to Charleston, this great state was settled by tough pioneer men and strong pioneer women who tamed the wilderness to build a better life for themselves and for their incredible American families.